understand the film has quite the cult following.
Yes.
But I'm sorry, I interrupted you earlier. You were saying?
Right. It all started at the video store. I was so young back then. Wasn't surprising he took notice.
I've known her for a long time.
You weren't even looking at me.
Look, I've known her for a long time.
The entire night. Oh, longer than me?
Before, look, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, come on. No, you... Lana, sweetheart.
Looking for inspiration today, Mr. Sultan? I hear you're making a new picture. Might I suggest something a little more classic? From what I've read, it's a crime drama, right?
Mind?
Well, if film noir is the vibe, might I suggest?
Marky, who's this little lady?
Laura. I'm sorry, I'm a huge fan of your work. I have your posters all over my walls at home. It's my dream to be an actress.
So he cast you just like that?
Well, no, I had to sleep with him first.
Okay, they told me you were funny. So he doesn't cast you, but he scouts you. Did he even know your name?
The movie's about a murder. You'd be perfect for it. It's about a beautiful young woman who's, well, she finds out her boyfriend's been cheating. Takes his gun, kills him in cold blood, and then...
It was like an open secret. Well, he had several secrets, actually, most of which became eventual allegations.
Right. Okay, so to my knowledge, the casting started in March of 2017, and they were held at his personal studio?
Yes, that's correct. Ugh, I loved that process. It felt so special.
There were multiple.
Of course, a man's gotta have options.
All right, we'll take Lana next.
Go, go. You got this.
heard her mom knows one of the execs. They come from this rich family just west of Hollywood.
That's crazy.
Did you know that the only reason she got cast in his last movie was because she promised to go topless?
That is awful. Ugh. I can't believe those guys. What a bunch of pervs. I'm completely fine going nude.
Would you be okay with the sex scene?
No problem, as long as it serves the story.
Of course. I know you're new to this, Laura, but I promise we'll take good care of you.
Do you have any prior experience?
Tons of experience.
Really? You didn't bring in a resume. Mark, how did you even find her? She doesn't have an agent.
I've been acting my whole life, just not on screen.
All right. Let's run the scene.
How many callbacks were there?
Ugh, too many. They were so indecisive.
Back when the investigation had first started, there was some discrepancy about an incident that took place at one of the casting calls. Were you a witness to that?
Unfortunately.
Something about one of the actors freaking out during the audition?
That would be the version you heard.
That will be all, Ingrid. We'll get back to you shortly.
Sure. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah. I think she may not have the right look. You know what I mean? I don't want people getting the wrong idea.
Excuse me?
Oh, come on. Sam, her family's Muslim. She won't pass as racially ambiguous.
Mark, what the hell?
You can't say shit like that.
You always know we're Muslim, Mark. Don't hide pretend acting like you didn't know. I've had the same look since you scouted me. If that was such an issue for you, why the fuck am I in 5th round of auditions? Am I not white enough for you, Mark? Is that it?
No. You weren't supposed to hear that, sweetheart.
Fuck you! Telling my agent about this.
It's okay, everyone. That's Hollywood for you.
Poor girl. She probably thought she was special to him.
I think most do. I mean, you gotta admit, it's kind of hard to unhear what went down.
Laura, listen to me. Mark is talented. He's the type of man that can make your dreams come true. They want what he has to offer. But some people's dreams just... well, they aren't meant to come true. Don't worry. Mark will take great care of us.
All right, so it's down to you and Lana. And I assume you know that's why we're meeting today. The investigation has been reopened. And you two had grown very close.
Lana technically got the part, actually.
No, I'm sorry, but you starred in the film. I didn't read that in the trades.
No, I'd assume not.
Did Lana ever suspect you and Mark were involved?
Well, I don't know. I'd imagine she knew more than she let on. You know you can leave him, right?
You tell no one about this, you hear me?
Lana, listen to me.
I won't be fucking blacklisted, Laura. I've worked too long, too hard to get to where I am. Now drop it.
Look, I know it's hard to...
I didn't bring you here for pity. We're moving in a different direction. Auditions are over.
What are you talking about?
This is for you. You did so great for your first round of auditions. I'm super proud of you, really. And look, I'm sure Mark will cast you in another role. I mean, he looks at you like you're a piece of meat. You're such a pig sometimes. But let's keep that between you and me.
The auditions aren't over. There's one last round in a few weeks. You can keep your dirty money.
Oh, Laura. You're so innocent. I love it. It might take some getting used to, but nothing about Hollywood's fair, honey.
Meaning what, exactly?
Look, I get it. It's your first time through the system. You had your fun, but your little stroll through Tinseltown is over. Okay? It's time for you to go back to your boring little untalented life.
That's not for you to say.
I'm his star, Laura. It's always been me, and it always will be. You're just another one of his little whores.
Ah. Mama's money only gets you so far. Fucking him isn't enough anymore.
You don't have to be a bitch about it. Have some respect. I've been good to you.
Has there been an official announcement yet?
No, but there will be soon. My mother tells me Mark's going public in a few days. He's even making me executive producer.
Congrats. I'm sure you'll be all over the front page.
Were you there that night?
I was at home practicing my lines.
Yeah, I know that's what's in the report. But off the record, were you there when it happened?
I wish I was. Maybe I could have done something. It must have been so upsetting to find out that you can't buy stardom.
Lana! Lana, sweetheart. Lana. Lana, sweetheart, you there? Lana? Lana! Oh, fuck. Jesus. Oh, God.
Are the auditions really over, Mark?
What did you do, Laura?
What did I do? It's your prints on the gun, Mark. It is your gun, isn't it? She told me everything. How you hit her, abused her, sexually harassed her, and many others for that matter. She called me, scared out of her mind, begging me to come over. But it was already too late.
You're insane. If you really think for one moment all this is going to be pinned on me.
Won't. Because in about an hour or so, you'll call me and offer me the lead role in your film. I'll be the next big thing. And you'll still get to make your movie. Because some dreams are meant to come true.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Well, thank you for your time, Laura. You've been very helpful with this investigation, and you should know that I'm gonna be reaching out once it's finished. And I'm sorry to spend the whole evening digging up the past. I know that must not be pleasant. Oh, one more thing. I thought the film was fantastic.